It's a booster. Yeah, poor Boo Boo, hey? You guys getting some... Sounds like there's a bee or something out there. You getting some sunbeams? Hi, chicka, 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 chicka. You're giving me the rubbies and the purrs. Hey, the rubbies and the purrs. Hello, Linda Lou. You're not banned. You're not jailed from the YouTube. Hi, Tim. Hey, Kayla. I was gonna go horizontal, but I'd have to find everything, so I just kind of decided against it today. Hey, we're just gonna do the vertical. I don't know how long of a stream we're gonna do, but it's the boosters. Hello, Ingy. Holy purrs. He's got the purrs for this purrs day. Hey, you're sending out all the purrs. That's so nice of you. Hey, Melanie. It's good to see you here. It's been a bit. And we get to see you in YouTube. Aw, Chloe's snoozing. She stole Booster's spot. So I had to make Booster a new spot. Hi. Oh, this beautiful girl. Hey, this beautiful girl. We need some watch hours on the tube. So I figured it would be good to do a live. We're probably not going to have very many people, but that's okay. Right, bud? That's okay. Yeah, it's good. Look at you in the sunbeams. You're glorious. Look at this tail, Tim. Look at it. He's getting his fluffy raccoon tail back. It's looking good. Hey, it's looking amazing. I'm so proud of you. It's looking so good. Oh, look at this today. Oh. Yeah, I know, Melanie. I hope that they get everything fixed so that we can do the overlay chat and everything that they have going like on Facebook. And then I noticed during Tina's stream that for a lot of us, they had fixed the spacing. So the spacing was actually a little bit better. And then if you have an iPhone, you can turn up, oh no, what is it? It used to be called dynamic text. I think it's called something different, but I did post it in some of the groups. And then you can turn up basically the size of your text, and it works in YouTube. It'll work through all your apps on your iPhone. But what I was doing before was I would turn it up really high so the fonts were really, really big all across my phone in any app. And then after YouTube, I would just like turn it back down to like what I'm normally used to in my apps. Look at that tail. Here, let's move the fish. Oh, buddy, it's glorious. Hey? Yeah, we're not supposed to get storms, I don't think, but my goodness. It's looking not so pretty. I don't know if you saw our Facebook story, but Chloe, you're a little busy there? But we had a squirrel. We had a squirrel. Charlie came to the feeder, our little squirrel, and he was stealing the corn. Hey, he was stealing the corn, and only Chloe saw him. No one else saw him. And I was like, Booster, look! Booster, look! You didn't think of looking at phone settings versus app settings. Yeah, Melanie. Oh man, I wish I could remember. It's, I think under like display and brightness, and it's like your font settings. It used to be called dynamic text, but I think they changed it now. So it's your font settings, and you can crank them up like really, really big. And it's really helpful for some apps. I mean, it's not something I do every time, but the cool thing is it works for the YouTube app. So it doesn't work for TikTok, but it does for Facebook and YouTube, and then some other apps that you might have on your phone as well. The only thing is, like, yes, it'll make your icons and your home screen a lot bigger, but you know what, like, you just go back into it later after you're done doing what you need to do with the bigger font and just turn it right back down. I know that that helped me a lot, like especially on like really bad migraine days, if I kind of wanted to hang out on Tina's YouTube streams. Hopefully, though, we're all going to get the overlay chat like Facebook, hopefully. And then hopefully they will also add in more of the spacing too. The larger spacing was really, really awesome on Tina's stream. And also the emojis were looking bigger as well. And that was without turning up the text. So So that was really good. There's Charlene. Although it's not working on YouTube for you. Oh, really? Really, Linda Lou? Oh, you know what? Maybe you have to like... I can't remember if I closed my YouTube app and then opened it again. I don't know what is with the camera. Just give me a sec to clean the camera here. Look, it's blue. Okay, there we go. I don't think it's really about cleaning my camera, but it seems to like refocus. It does this really weird thingy. Oh yes, so you can't send stickers, Anne, because I am not monetized. I need a whole bunch more watch hours to be monetized on YouTube. So this hopefully will help with getting those watch hours. Doing a live stream on the tube. I need 3,000 watch hours. So I need people to watch 3,000 hours of my videos. It's crazy, crazy. Hey, boo-boos. How is Booster doing? Booster is doing really good. If you saw our story on Facebook and Instagram, you can see his wound and it's looking absolutely amazing. Like I think you have to like zoom in or just like pause it so you can actually see his wound. But the one where he's like upside down, the picture, his wound looks absolutely amazing. I mean, he has his moments where he's like not a big fan of the cone, but for the most part, he's just acting like his normal self. I feel bad because Miami tried to get him again this morning. He was like, buddy, my buddy, come play with me. And of course, Booster kind of tried to chase him, but it didn't really go over very well. So, my goodness, there was a tail in your face. Oh, you know, someone mentioned about these cones having pictures on them, and then in the UK they don't. And it's really funny because these are made in Denmark. I thought that was really interesting. So I was a little surprised that people in the UK have just like the plain cones. So far everywhere here, locally, like in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, so far most all of the vets have this. I haven't seen like a regular plastic cone with nothing on it. Hey, you gotta leave him alone. In a really long time. I even have an older one too that has like little pink or purple bones on it. They're more, of course, made for dogs with the bones, but hey, you're looking good, buddy. I took his collar off, though, and I put the gauze back on once he realized that he couldn't get the collar off because the cone off because his collar was on it. So I'm trusting Booster right now to believe that he still remembers that he can't get the collar off and the cone. So I put the gauze on, so I'm sure he could get this off if he pulled again, but... Hello, Miami! How are you doing, beautiful? Would you maybe like some creamy? You want some creamy? Look at this face. It's gorgeous. Do you want some creamy? He's like, I don't know. You don't know? Miss Merida Muffin's been busy toddling this morning. Hey, we put the creamy in the fridge because it's been so hot lately. Hey, Gwen and Kim. You want a creamy? Oh, wow. It's not even open. It's not even open. I guess he's saying yes. Hey? I think he's all for it. And of course, because we're on YouTube, we have to remember to say, please subscribe. Oh, that was crazy. That was a crazy bird. Please subscribe and don't forget to like the stream. Uh-oh, where did that go? I don't know where that went. Okay, so, oh look, Charlie's back. Well, so much for creamy. Hey, Charlie. He's going for the feeder. He's on the side of the house now. Booster's gonna push everyone away with his comb. I'm sorry, I'm so shaky, you guys. I have a bit of a migraine this morning. I guess Charlie was excited for the Catit Creamy too, hey? He's like, oh, nope. Oh, there he goes. Bye, Charlie. That was pretty exciting, huh? Charlie's got zoomies too. Look at the 3 of you, the 4 of you. I can't really get all 4 of you. See, this is why horizontal is better in my house, just because then we can end up getting everyone. Yeah, we had the best cat TV, Tim. Right, Charlene? He's acting so normal. You know, he honestly hasn't really missed a stride. It feels like fall over there. You're craving pumpkin soup? Oh my. You know, in some places, Halloween decorations and candy are already out. It's crazy. Okay, do you guys want your creamy? I don't know if I can get them with a creamy now. Hi, Lori. I don't know if we're going to get a creamy in. My goodness, you guys. Hey? I mean, they've been watching Charlie for a couple years now. Oh, you're going to go on the chair? I guess we'll just do it here on the floor because, oh, some creamy. Yeah, it's nice cold creamy, too. Mmm. Yeah, right, Anne? Next, people will have their Christmas trees up. Everyone's starting these holiday things so early now. That's good creamy, huh? Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Miami. Are you swatting? Are you swatting? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta move backwards. In Belgium, there's a shop that already sells Christmas stuff. Oh my goodness, Kim. Oh, you have a creamy mustache. No, you still have a creamy mustache. There, did you get it all? You blame the media. Yeah, 100%, Anne. You know, they start already with all the announcements for, like, their Christmas specials coming up. And hey, Booster, do you want a creamy, buddy? Oh, I woke up with, like, a little bit of a migraine. I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad. Excuse me? You're not supposed to be on the table. Come on. Get off the table. Watson, come on. Off the table, buddy. I put this here for Booster. Oh, he's going for treats. He's going for... Would you guys like some creamy? Booster? Yeah, I noticed that too, Anne, that Hallmark starts their like seasonal movie stuff like a lot earlier. Chloe, would you like some creamy? You want some creamy? Yeah. Oh, look, the sun came out. Oh, I hear Charlie back there. I hear him in the trees. He might come back. It's like the second time. That's the second time today. Charlie's been just like on the move. We don't have any peanuts in the bird food that we have out there, so he must be after the sunflower seeds and the corn. Hi, Boo. That was Booster. That was cute. Oh, he's like, I like this better because I can push with my cone. You had back to school commercials starting in July. Oh, wow. And the kids had only been out of school for a few weeks. Oh, we got the little paw. Okay, Boo. You know, I was like going through YouTube today and one girl, she posted like on her community page that it's like her first day of school today. I was like, what? I can't remember where she lives, but she's like, it's her first day of 4th grade. But she's like a child star rapper and influencer. But I was like, school already? Ready? There we go. Oh, yeah. Booster gets extra creamy. Hey, you get extra creamy. Just go, boy. Hey, That's good stuff. You're the cutest, even in a cone. It's that big round teddy bear head. It's freaking adorable. Hey, Lori. Yeah, he just comes in like a bulldozer, Charlene, now that he's figured out that like people, they move out of the way for his cone. So he's like, well, I'll just push him out of the way. He's too smart. I love him, but he's brilliant, which is good, but yet bad. Yeah, Melanie, some schools, yeah, they start like the last week of August. I couldn't believe though that she like already started at like the beginning of August. And it's weird. I see some places too, though, school goes all year round. Oh, you know, you have to get rid, yeah, there you go. Get rid of your creamy mustache. Hey, get rid of your creamy, oh, wow. There's all kinds of creamy up on you. There's all kinds of creamy up on him, hey? Hey? Boop. Look at this face. You're the cutest. Oh. And so funny. I always think that he has creamy, but it's just like that beautiful little orange spot by his nose. I'm like, oh, you have cream. Oh, never mind. Hey, you don't have creamy. Only 50% of you have liked the stream. Oh my goodness. Holy jeez. See, he's still normal, Booster. Look at those chomps. Nom 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 nom. Hey? Yeah. Really, Anne? Wow. I don't know how brilliant that is. You know, with 9/11 and COVID, just to like start Christmas early so people wouldn't be depressed. And, you know, it's funny because Christmas can be a very depressing time for a lot of people. That's just it, you know, because they're going to be alone. They don't, you know, they've lost loved ones or they don't have family or friends, you know, that they're going to spend Christmas with. It's kind of a 50-50 thing. Is that good, creamy? Nom, 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 nom. He's a good girl. Booster's like, I get more. Oh, this poor dude. I have to switch his collar out. We have a spare, but I have to keep switching his collar out because it's all gross. See, you got some creamy on your collar. But he does this, right? And he gets food and everything in it. So I got to change his collar out because you can't really wash it with him in it. And he took his little collar off yesterday. And the first thing he did was kiss my face. He gave me so many kisses and he was purring like a mad cat. Oh, I felt so horrible. And then, of course, you know, it wasn't long before he like went and licked the wound. And then I was like, okay, now I don't feel so bad for reconing you. But still, I hate seeing him in a cone. Holy, you got creamy all over your face. All over your face. Yeah, right, Charlene? Like when we went back to school, you know, it was like September was school. And now, yeah, it's getting like earlier and earlier. And like I said, some places too, they actually don't even take like a school break, but they have like it all kind of adds up where it's like they have longer like reading weeks or you know, like mental health weeks, that kind of thing. So they end up taking off like the same amount of time, just kind of like more spread out. When you were in school, you started just after Labor Day. Yeah, right? Oh, geez, August 21st is the first day of school in Cleveland. Oh, wow. You know, I didn't even change the calendar over. I'm still hanging out on July. Why not, right? I'm not coordinating enough to like flip it while it's sitting there. Oh, look at that girl. There we go. There's some beautiful August. There's some beautiful August. Hey, beautiful. I'm loving it. Going to be weird for you this year at holidays with your gran and grandpa have departed. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tim. You know, that first set of holidays is always the hardest. Not that it really gets that much easier or that much better, you know, as years pass, but that first one is like a real bugger. It's so hard. There we go. August Merida. Adorable. in some northern communities, they start a few weeks early so they can have a few weeks off for traditional hunting with their families. That's so cool, Melanie. It's so crazy. It just, everywhere it seems to be like a lot different. Everywhere just kind of is got like different starting days. I'm not sure what it is for here. I'm pretty sure it's like the last week in August, I think. In Belgium, schools begins on September 1st. That's how we used to be, like we used to start like the second week in September, and then it kind of went to the first week. And then it was like the last couple days of August, which I thought was really weird. I thought that was super weird. And then now it's kind of, I'm pretty sure it's like the second last week of August now that we start. I know there was talk here, though, in Edmonton of doing it, aw, of doing it all, like all year round. I don't know. We'll see if that actually pans out, though. Oh, the cone shake. The dreaded cone shake, hey? When did they get done? I think they ended, it was like the last couple days of July. Or was it June? No, they went into July. I honestly can't remember. Summer has just gone by so fast. Everything has gone by so fast this year. Unpleasantly, I might add, because it has definitely not been like the greatest either year, let me tell you. Yeah, Kim, 2 whole months of summer vacation. We don't really get that anymore. It's a regional thing, farm kids started early to get out to help at home, or at least that's what someone told me. Oh, yeah, see, here in Alberta, we're a prairie province. We do have everything here. So we have forest, we have lakes, we have mountains, and then we have prairie and like farming and that kind of stuff. So our province has everything except like the ocean. And we are like the little Texas of Canada. We are the oil producers mostly for Canada. So that's kind of like what we do. And I know here, like with our farming communities and stuff, they did try to give everyone a little bit more time off, just for like those means so that the kids could help on the farm and do like, farm help and also like with hunting as well. So do I have storms coming? I don't think so, Lori. So here in Alberta, the weather is very bipolar. Usually they'll say that, we have a little bit of rain coming or we don't have anything. And then next thing you know, like 2 hours before, there's just some like superstorm that has ended up growing, which usually comes from the mountains because we have the Rocky Mountains here. So it usually comes up from the mountains or far north, and then it kind of converges on us. And here in Edmonton, we usually get where 2 or 3 storms will converge together. And it's very surprising. So we usually don't have warnings until it's kind of very close to the time. So I can't really tell you if we're going to have storms today. I mean, it doesn't look very nice, that's for sure. But like yesterday it was like this too, and then just all of a sudden it was beautiful a little bit later on. So far we haven't had any actual rain today, but we'll have to see how it is. Yeah, he goes on Wednesday, Charlene. First thing in the morning at 9 o'clock is when they open, and that's where we're gonna go and be there for 9 o'clock. We'll get his stitches removed by his regular vet. Yeah, my poor buddy. It's a long weekend here, so otherwise we would have probably gotten it done like Monday. So of course my vet, she comes back from holidays and she's back like after the long weekend. So her first day back is Tuesday and she's booked like completely solid. So they were able to kind of squeeze us in for Wednesday morning. And the only reason is just because I want him to get chiropractic as well. And I want him to check his knees, right, for his slipping kneecaps. I want that to be checked. And the other vets, there's 2 other vets, but they're not in, that do the chiropractic and acupuncture and stuff. So the only other option was to either take the 9 a.m. and wait until Wednesday, or see another vet just to get his stitches removed and then come back later at a later date to get like the chiropractic and everything done on him. So Yeah, he is. He is, Lori. He's watching the birds. He's all he's all like pancake down. I love when they do that. Chloe does that a lot too, where she just pancakes herself. She gets like so low to the ground. Miami was doing it, and he just looked like this like marshmallow cloud. It was absolutely adorable this morning. See, like there's our son. My sky makes you cold. It's so funny because it's actually really warm here right now. I'm just gonna like see what temperature is. Yeah, it's like 19 degrees right now. It's very humid though. It's like 72% humidity right now, so. Hey. The weather app tells you that I'm going to be sunny for the rest of the day. Just wait, Linda Lou. Because you know, the day that like Tina was supposed to have really bad thunderstorms, I think that was like the last round of thunderstorms that they had. It said for Alberta they were like, oh yeah, there's nothing happening there, so they were really focused on like Ontario and Quebec, and then all of a sudden they were like, okay, we need to go live for Alberta because there's stuff happening. And yeah, there was stuff happening. So we ended up without any warnings, without any severe weather planned. They had larger than golf ball sized hail a little down south from us, and a few other crazy stuff. So hello, Sharon Ritchie. Oh my, yeah, it's so late for you, Ingy. I really appreciate, you know, the few of you who it's very late for and you do hang out with us on our streams regardless. I really appreciate you guys for that. Hi, bud. This boy. Hey, his wound looks absolutely amazing. Hey, it's so amazing. I really wish we could just like go have the stitches out, but with it being a long weekend, everyone's going to be closed on Saturday, so. And our vet is only like a Monday to Friday vet, so. I mean, I guess, see, we put tint on our patio doors because it was getting super hot. So we ended up putting tint on, and we have to leave a space because when we're outside, we won't be able to see inside if Booster's waiting at the door, so he doesn't run out when we're barbecuing and things. And because it's like a mirror tent, so it's mirrored outside. So this is definitely helping for the heat and everything, but it's funny because when you like look through it, it's like so much darker than what the regular sky is. So this is like without tint, and this is like with the tint. It makes it look so dark and gloomy, hey? It's kind of funny. Oh, thank you, Ingy. These guys are so sweet. Hey, the other thing that sucks is we're gonna be kind of chilled out for the next, you know, until Wednesday at least. Right, boo-boo? Yeah, we're gonna have to be a chilled stream because you can't play. He can't play, so I don't really want to encourage any sort of crazy playing, so. Hey, my poor buddy. Can we see your boo-boo? Excuse me, Watson. I'd like to see the boo-boo. Where's your boo-boo? There's your boo-boo. Oh, it looks good, buddy. Hey, that's a good-looking boo-boo. So is this. This is a good-looking boo-boo, too. Hey, yeah. You saw the news? Yeah, Charlene, it was crazy. So a lot of our friends and family, they're busy doing insurance claims because the hail went right through, like it went right through like car windshields. So a lot of people were camping, and the hail went through like their awnings and damaged their travel trailers and stuff. Oof. Like it's crazy. You'd rather watch me and the kitties than the 10,000th rerun of the same TV show. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys, you know, staying up or getting up. I know a few of you actually like set your alarms and you actually wake up, you know, for our streams. So I just want to say thank you, and I really, really appreciate it. Now, Weather Bug doesn't show the tornado watch. You know what, Linda Lou? So the tornado watch on the two apps that I have, it came up really quickly and then disappeared for Tina's area. Like on Instant Weather, it disappeared just as quick as it came about, pretty much. So I don't know what's going on. I think they're just closely watching, as everything's changing. Because the watch just seems to be like popping up and then disappearing as the storm kind of weakens, I think. I gave up. I couldn't even keep up with it today, so I gave up. Because I was like, is there a watch or is there not at this point? So then I go into the app and then it was like, oh, there's a watch. And then I was like, oh no, this is just awful. And then, I'd wait a couple minutes, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to check the radar. I'd go in to check the radar and then the watch was gone again. And I got like the little pop up as well saying that the watch had ended. And it was very brief too. Yeah, Charlene, it did. It did a lot of damage. I don't know if you caught like some TikTok. If you went to TikTok and you caught like the Alberta storm, or look up Caroline, Alberta, you'll see people were like showing off the size in their hands and everything. They were showing like all the damage that was done. It was actually better than the news, I noticed too. So you look at this dude. There's a bikini. Hey, he's such a good boy. He hasn't even really missed a stride. The first night, he was still very loopy by the time we went to bed, which was a little odd, but I think too that his legs were bothering him, so he wasn't like didn't really want to walk or anything, so. Hey, but since then, you haven't missed a stride, even with your cone. And it took him no time at all either to remember how to, like eat and drink. We did change the dishes though, so he gets fed with like a smaller food dish right now because it's much easier for him to put the cone around than our normal dishes. So he is having a little bit of trouble with their dry food though because it's such a big kibble. Even in the smaller dishes, I noticed that he's having troubles with it because when he tries to chew it, he seems to kind of like bounce his chin off of the cone and he feels uncomfortable. So I've just been feeding him wet food. I've been watering it down too because Booster quit drinking water after we lost the dog because they used to hang out together and drink water. And so that's what he did was they would drink water together. It was like his thing. It was the only time he would drink water. And then when we lost the dog, he quit drinking water. Like he outright quit drinking water. And then, so now he's kind of getting back into this drinking water thing, but he's not the greatest at it. So he hasn't had water. He's tried a couple times to drink like from the fountain, but he can't succeed. So I've been making sure to water down his wet food so that he's getting enough water. So he's doing good. He's peeing twice a day. So obviously he's got enough water in him. And we also have the Pedialyte as well. So yeah, he's showing off his bikini, ready to suntan. Right, buddy? He's doing so good. Do I live in Canada? I do, Lori. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Hey, but Tina's like on the other side of Canada, so we don't share like the same storms or anything like that. Usually we seem to end up getting the same weather systems, a couple days difference, or the smoke with a couple days difference. Sometimes, but not always, but usually the jet stream will end up carrying what we have here in Alberta all the way over to the other side of the province for Ontario and Quebec. So we don't share the same weather at the same time, but the smoke and the weather we sometimes do share. There's usually just like a couple days, like 2 to 5 days difference sometimes. Right, boo-boo? Yeah. And I heard too that they were saying that Ontario is going to be like the new Tornado Alley. It's going to steal the title from Alberta, which is funny. I'm like, not that we like having that title, but that's really scary because here in Alberta, we're very spaced out. Like per capita, we don't really have that many people here in Alberta compared to, Ontario and everything like that. We have a lot of open space here in Alberta. So I can only imagine what, closed quarters is going to end up happening with Ontario if they get a lot more actual tornadoes than they normally have. When I was reading that, I was really scared for a lot of my friends in Ontario. That would be very, very devastating. Hi. You love your boo-boo. So do I, Sharon. He's the bestest little boy. Hey, you're the bestest little boy. He really is. I've told him that he can't go and jump on the cat trees. So then he went in the little hammock on the bottom instead. And I've helped him relearn how to walk around so he's not hitting things all the time. He learned very quickly, and he knows that he can't go downstairs, so he walks on by the gate. Every now and again he kind of stands by the gate because he wants to go down there, but Oh, he's gonna try for some dry food. There, we'll see how that's going for you. Good stuff, bud? So, I mean, he just sits by the gate, but for the most part, he's been super good. He knows what he's allowed to do and what he's not allowed to do. He's been super awesome about it. We have, you know, made a few changes. So when he jumps onto the cat tree that Chloe's on right now, we allow him to walk across the table, and then he'll sit at the edge there and let me know that he's ready to come down, just so that he doesn't have to jump, because looking down with the cone to jump down, he can injure himself. Especially, I know he can see the chair, but you know, it's slidey, and we don't really, anything that we put up there, the cone kind of throws them off balance, you know, when they're jumping and stuff. So it's much easier if we just allow him to walk on the table, and then he'll just sit at the edge and let me know that he's done, and I'll come and I'll pick him up and put him on the floor. So he's been really good, and I like how smart he is too, because then we can do things with him to kind of, you know, help roll through these situations. I was just talking about how good you are. Hey? Yeah, you learn so fast though. You do, you learn so fast that we're able to come up with better solutions. Hey, Joanne and Penny. I'm so glad you could join us. Our first YouTube live. Trying to get our watch hours in. Is that good stuff, buddy? Yeah, he only had like a few kibbles there, so. You only had a few kibbles, buddy. We're going to hang out here? Okay. You going to hang out here? Can I hang out with you? I got to keep such an eye on him, so. I'm sorry that you're not seeing too many other kitty cats, guys. But it's kind of going to be like this for the next little bit. Aw, Mare de Muffins. Hey, for the next 6 days, there's going to be a lot of booster. There's going to be a lot of booster. Did you guys see the check-it in with Booster? Oh my gosh, he's so good. Like, that's how he is when we take him to the vet's office. And he hasn't been to that vet clinic in a really long time. The last time he was at that vet clinic, he got neutered. And that was when he was like 7 or 8 months old. He goes there, and everything's changed too. They've changed like a lot of how they had everything all set up and everything. He just like, he goes in there, you know, and he didn't even really meow very much for the ride over there. He was super awesome. Okay, come on, boo-boo. Come on, buddy. Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that. I got your Tootsie. He's like, good. Hey, you gotta be good. So he meowed just a couple times in the car, but I mean, he went into the kennel, right, with no problem, you saw. And then the ride over there, a couple mews, and as soon as we get in there and we open up the kennel door, he's walking around, he's rolling all over the floor. He was jumping on everywhere, sniffing it, checking it out. He even tried to turn on the tap while we were there, like in the exam room. Here he is trying to turn on the tap, but they had like a different setup than ours, so he's like, I can't do this. So he's just like acting out, hey, just like a normal booster. Yeah, a normal booster. Right, buddy? You're the cutest. Oh, why you're not seeing all the kiddos? Oh, well, Penny, I gotta keep a really close eye on him because he still can't jump. And every now and again, like now, he's gonna try and jump the gate. So I have to keep a close eye on Booster, so unless he's like not doing anything, I can't really like go and put the camera on the other kitties. Hey, we gotta keep a close eye on you. The other day wasn't too bad because he was actually sleeping, so it was a little bit easier to stream. Hey? Yeah. Yeah, Sharon, they save on YouTube. It's only TikTok that doesn't save them. And really, it's just because TikTok only allows 10-minute videos maximum. So that's why they're unable to save on TikTok. And then, of course, like, we're allowed to go and download them. I was posting them on my YouTube, the TikTok replays. And then I heard that it's very frowned upon because that's from, like, another platform. And I guess, in the end, if you have, like, too many of those, or... Yeah, there he goes. Booster, come on. No, buddy. Booster. Hey, hey, Booster. Booster. Come here, buddy. Oh, oh. Come here. He heard Daddy, so he wanted to go down and see Daddy. Sorry, I can't flip the camera. Hey. I know he wanted to go see Daddy, buddy. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to hang out here, buddy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Well, that was fun. I can't even remember what I was talking about. The replays, I think. Oh, yes. So YouTube really frowns upon that, and they can also take away your watch hours. So I'm trying to get monetized, right? And I need so much watch hours. And so, yeah, I deleted one or two. I have two up there, but yeah, I really don't want to have to like redo my watch hours in the end. Where are you going, buddy? Hey? You gonna go to bed? Okay, well, as long as he stays in there. Hey? Hey, Miss Merida, as long as he stays in there. This is Watson. Watson's our tuxedo. The one with the balls. Hey, you and your ball art. Okay, we're just gonna hang out with Merida so I can keep an eye. Because he's down in the back room there. Hey? Oh, Booster. Yeah, I think so, Ingy. He did not like that vet. As soon as he jumped up on the exam table, like I put him up there, and then when she was in there, he looked straight at her and he just hissed. She barely said anything too. I think she said something like, "And who do we have here?" And he looked straight at her and just hissed. And I was like, oh, this is not going to go over very well. So he knew, I'm pretty sure. He knew. Yeah, that whole ordeal was absolutely awful. My poor Booster. I think he'll be okay going to our vet, but honestly, I've never seen him act like that, so I can't even really say like for sure that going to his regular vet, he wouldn't be the same because they've moved buildings since he's last been there. So once again, we're going to take him to a strange building. So it's going to be a little different, and he might freak out, he might not. Only time will tell, we'll have to see. Miss Merida muffins. Poor Booster. He heard Dad downstairs. He's like, I want to go hang out with Dad. All right, Merida. Well, as long as I stay here, I can keep an eye on him. Everyone's all sleeping. I don't even know where Miami went. Oh, Miami must be in the cat room, maybe? Yeah, after I was just talking about how good he is, right, Charlene? I was like, oh, he's so good. I'm like, yeah, this is my Booster. He knows what he can and cannot do, right? And then he's like, no, jump in the gate. Oh, no, Miami must be downstairs then. You going for naps, bud? Yeah, okay. You go for some naps, buddy. Good boy. See, like, he only tries once, so. Hey, he only tries once, so he's a good boy. Booster is 5, Joanne. He just turned 5 in June. I have to stay here now, though. Just so I can keep an eye on him. So, here, we'll zoom in on Watson. Yeah, he's so good. Oh, once again, I'm going to apologize for being so shaky, but I kind of have like a little bit of a migraine going on, so. Booster's such a good boy. He's the bestest little boy, I tell you. I absolutely adore him. And he's always been such a good cat, too. So, the counter thing, he actually knew. He learned very quick that he actually was not allowed on the counter. But then we had like an incident where we had some friends who brought over their dog, And there was like a big kerfuffle because we had our dog as well, like our large dog. So there was like a big kerfuffle, and Booster had to be locked in the bedroom to avoid, you know, like for his safety because of the dog fight and stuff like that. So, and I don't know, after we took him out of the room, he just decided that he was destined to always be on the counter. And then we just like couldn't get him off of that anymore. But at the beginning, he was very, very good. And for the most part, like he knows what he can and cannot do. He's a very good boy. Now I just also allow him on the counter and the table and stuff kind of for the comedy of it too, right? Am I going to do more YouTube lives? Yeah, I am, Penny. When I get the opportunity. Of course, the only thing is that right now I'm doing them basically for free, right? Because I don't get like any super stickers and stuff like that. And my time is really limited, so like it would be better for me right now to be doing TikTok or Facebook so that I'm making like stars or, you know, TikTok gifts to kind of make up for the fact that I can't do videos very much right now. Making long form videos it's very, very hard with like my medical and Merida and Booster not doing well. It's been a struggle, so I don't know, I gave in today and I was like, you know what? We need the watch hours, so let's do it. And I'm definitely not above doing anything for free, like not doing it on a monetized page or anything. It's just, my time is just so limited right now, and with the loss of the Facebook stars, because I mean, when my payment comes for the June stars, it's not going to be very much. So it's going to be like a little bit more than a quarter of what I normally get. So like that's, ouch. So I need to kind of like try and make up for it where I can. And I've cut long form videos, so that like takes away more Facebook stars as well. And I'm only monetized like slightly on TikTok, so all there is just the live streams. I don't have videos on, or gifts on videos, things like that. So it is what it is. It's been quite the kerfuffle since the Facebook incidents, we will say. The Facebook incidents. How's the tinting going? Actually pretty good, Joanne. I think he's settled enough. So I have we got one panel done. Oh, I can probably zoom out here. We have one panel done here. We still have to do this door. But, you know, it's been a little struggle because we're busy watching Booster. It definitely helps, though, for the heat because we get sun all day. So, and then because I could pull this window out, I got this window done as well. And we've kind of left like some on the top and some on the bottom open just for light because it can get really dark in here whenever it's like really cloudy and stuff. So it's going pretty good. These are the only ones we're going to do though. So far everything else seems okay that we don't really need it, I don't think. And it's also mirror tint, so it's not something I really want to put on the front because we already have birds that already fly into the window, sadly, like on a very cloudy day. Just because it looks like the sky. And of course, I was thinking about putting, you know, you put those decals, those like bird decals on your windows, and then the birds won't fly in there. The only thing is, then that's going to also deter the birds from being in the front yard, and that's where the cats watch them. So it's kind of a 50-50. I don't know what to do. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, honestly, I probably shouldn't be doing all this video stuff and everything because I already have enough on my plate, but you know what, like it's fun. It's really fun to do them. I always love like telling the stories and things like that. I love doing the videos. I wish that I honestly had more time to put into it because I love my ideas and I know that I could make much better videos, you know, if I actually was able to take the time and have like the right stuff at, you know, where I need it, you know, like the right software, you know, stuff like that, right? But at the same time, it's not really something I should be doing, so I don't know. It's fun, and I'm going to keep doing it because, I don't know, I like it. Right? I've actually been making, like, really lame, cheesy videos since 2004, I think. So that's why this YouTube looks very, very old, because if you go and see, like, the join date, it's really, really old. I think it's from, like, 2006. But I used to create videos of my pets, and I used to do video vlogs and stuff like that, so I've always enjoyed video creation. Yeah, that's true, Penny. Yeah, I never, yeah. You know, if I can explain what's kind of like the best financially. I mean, I was making a lot on Facebook stars. That was definitely like our number one where we got the money, but I understand with everyone and the way things are. I mean, I don't want anyone to waste any more money at Meta. You know what I mean? But there's really, I don't think there's really anywhere that can really make up for it. Because we do get a lot from TikTok, but we don't have enough people. So, you know, my live streams on Facebook, we have like 40 people or so, and that's 40 people that can give stars. But on TikTok, there's only like 10 of you, you know, and that's a lot to ask where just 10 of you are trying to make up all the money that I would be making from, you know, the 40 people on Facebook, right? So he's fast. Yeah, he is, Charlene. Super fast. That's why his name is Booster. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Yeah, because we keep the blinds open there for the kitties, so I thought that was pretty good. I can get an appointment whenever, Joanne. The problem is that we don't have anywhere for Booster. We don't have anywhere safe that Booster can be. So, because right now, whenever I go for an appointment, I can't drive medically, so my husband drives. Merida goes into her bedroom. She lays in her bed, but her and Booster, when he's frustrated, he can like try and play fight with her, and she injures him. So we can't put him in our bedroom. If we want to put him in the cat room, then we need to remove all of the trees and stuff, like all the cat trees and everything, just for like, you know, a 45-minute appointment or something. So we don't have anywhere safe for Booster. So I'm gonna have to wait until the Wednesday when he gets the stitches out. Just as poopy as it is, so I'm just gonna have to like really suffer. Is PayPal the best? Joanne, you know, probably PayPal is probably the best. Patreon comes in a pretty good second, but it only really depends like what tier people pick. Because it's nice because there's like that monthly amount that I get. But also the tiers are very small too. So, you know, $3.50 or whatever every month really doesn't, it's not too much. We don't have too many patrons either, so, which really sucks. Pardon me. Yeah, me too, Sharon. I'm glad that you got everything sorted out. I was really worried there that it got all messed up again. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it happened again. I don't think I'm seeing some comments, I think. Oh, what is going on? Ba, ba, ba. There, I'll reload just in case here. I mean, we're doing not too bad. There's like 20 people here, which is funny because that's more than my TikToks usually. We got to get more of a following, I tell ya. Hey? We got to get more of a following, Miss Merida. I'm sorry, these guys are like all boring now. Everyone's all snooze and booties. That's all we got. Hey, Pamela. Oh, thank you so much, Penny. There's so much more that I want to do too. Due to my limitations, I can't do those videos right now, but I have them like in a little journal, and I'm really hoping to kind of get them done. Because I have all these really great ideas, but yeah, I need like, you know, the time, the space, all that kind of stuff. To do PayPal, so if you go to I think I have the links here in my link tree. On usually all of our social media platforms, we have our link tree link. And on the Linktree link, there's like a donation thing for PayPal. You just want to make sure that you put it like to friends and family as a gift. Yeah, I saw that, Joanne. That's awesome. So far, I've never had to contact them, but I have heard really good things. And then there was a couple people, though, that I know they had to contact Patreon support, and they had issues. So I'm not sure why, but yeah, I heard from a lot of people, though, that Patreon has amazing support. And YouTube does as well, too. So I kind of like, you know, that you guys are all following here, you know, so that if you guys have any problems, you know, you can get proper support. Because let me tell you, the support you're getting from Facebook and that I'm getting from Facebook is a complete load of hooey. You're letting me pet your beans. What a good girl. Hey. Yeah, what a good girl. Oh, this beautiful girl, hey? Yeah. You're such a sweetie. Yeah, it still looks all gross again. There's just kind of like all these breaks in the clouds. It's like looking all gross, and then next thing you know, it's like the sun comes shining out. I was gonna take Merritt out, but I wasn't really sure what the weather was gonna do, so. You're snoozing. Hey? Snoozing booties. That's all we got right now. No, we're still at the original pay issue, Pamela. So they still owe me for December to March stars that they're, quote, looking into with their escalation team. That still has not been solved. But then every single month, when payday comes, it says on my account they're supposed to pay me on the 9th. They never do for the last 3 or 4 months. And then I have to contact them and ask, hey, I was supposed to get paid. Where's my money? Later that day, they'll put it into my account. And then the day after that, they message me and go, I don't know what you're talking about. You got paid. You know, so yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I know, Linda Lou, I know. You're like glue sticking together. Yes, thank you so much, you guys. You know, through all of this headache, I know that all of the creators really appreciate that, you know, you guys are, and everyone else too that's not even here, you know, that you're all kind of moving with us as we all try and figure this out, where is kind of going to be the best. And, you know, in the end, it may actually not be that all of us creators pick the same platform. You know, some of us creators might do better on a different platform, and so we may need to stick it there. So we'll see what the future has in stock, but I heard that Versa's loving TikTok. I do love TikTok. It's very, very fun. The only thing is that, you know, we kind of need to put, like, you need a place where you put more of your effort in. You know what I mean? So not like it would be like your top platform, I guess. And, you know, I really enjoy YouTube and I really want to be on YouTube. And now TikTok likes us a little bit more. So I might be like more pushed towards TikTok. You know, and Tina's doing really good on YouTube. I hope that she succeeds very well on YouTube. I really, really hope. And poor Versa doesn't really know where or what he's going to do at this time. So he's trying everything out, I heard. So I wish him luck too. And I hope that he finds a good place to be, you know. You just got a Maine Coon thing on the comment you made to Kristen. Oh, no, Gwen. Which page was that on? Yeah, they should pay interest, Ingy. That would be absolutely amazing if they did. Of course, they're not going to, though. You know they're not gonna. You know, in all honesty, I'm probably not going to get that money at all for all of the stars. And if you remember, we had like that big live stream where you guys went all stars crazy when I got the eligibility and I was able to turn stars on. It's a real piss off. I don't even know if I can say that. Whoops. Don't know if I can say that. Thank you so much, Joanne and Charlene. It's really crazy your videos are doing so well on TikTok. That's awesome, Tim. Mine are not doing very well anywhere. Except Facebook. This is what is driving me insane, is that I have had a few reels that are like over 40,000 right now on Facebook. And I'm like, but I don't want to be on Facebook. I put the birthday video with the cats playing with their birthday toys on YouTube, and it didn't do very well at all. There's not very many watches on it, and yet on Facebook it has something like 11K views or something. I don't know. I think it's more than that. Anyways, it took off on Facebook, of course. Like, I don't want to be there. And it only made, I think, 10 or 50 stars. Right? So it seems like it's not even worth it. It's almost like they're trying to lure me back. You know what I mean? So like Booster's reel, I think his reel might actually end up hitting like 100K views maybe, but yeah, so far the best is Facebook, you know, for like who likes my videos and why. So there's a few on TikTok though that we do okay with. It's really hard getting a schedule and everything too, like to do 3 different platforms, and then also, you know, with all the cats' needs and everything, it's really hard. I kind of wish that I could just keep it more focused like I had it before where I was just on Facebook, but it's, I mean, it's not going to work out. Even if I went live on TikTok every time I went live, it still wouldn't work out, you know? Like you have your best chance if you're going to do a little bit on every platform, I think. Unless you start getting very successful on one and then you want to spend a little bit more time there. So, and YouTube is like super hard for me right now just because I don't have the tech up to par. So if you haven't heard before, I have to like go between like my phone, my iPad, and my computer. And then if I make a mistake, I have to like redo all of it again. And it's a giant pain in my butt. Hey, Miss Merida. Oh, you don't know which platform because, okay. Was it on my page, Gwen? Or was it like on her page? That's really weird. Yeah, it's Facebook. Ugh. You know. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know you guys were actually enjoying that, Penny. I didn't know you guys were actually liking to learn about all the different platforms. I felt like, you know, changing platforms was like more of a burden to you guys. Like, I know it's extra work for us creators, but at the same time, that's kind of what we expect with our job. You know, it's not like it's work. That's just it. So it's not like we're like for a free ride, you know, going, oh yeah, we'll just move on to another platform. We don't expect any work. We just expect like, bam, you know, we're going to get money. No, it's nothing like that, right? So we know going into it that going to another platform for sure, we are going to have to work. But I feel so bad, you know, bringing you guys and being like, you know, you guys don't know any of the commands. You don't know where you are, what's going on. How do you do anything? You know, and we're just like, hey, make an account, come hang out with us, you know? So I've always felt like so bad. So bad being like, hey, okay, so we're on this platform. If you send to friends and family on PayPal, how do we confirm you received the money? Oh, geez, that's a good question, Joanne. I usually say thank you, you know, like during a live stream or in a story or in a group. I usually say thank you. Like I'll be like, oh, thank you so much for PayPal today. If you want though, if you want to put in the message to message you and like confirm, you know, or send something like send confirmation, I could just like message you as well and let you know. Yes, thank you, Tim. I know I needed some moderators to do that, but you know, so far, I think there's only been a few. So far, the group has been really good, but the pages lately are just flooded with them. Just flooded. I know I got tagged in one today on another cat page for the Bichon one. Oh, we're Bichon breeders, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, it is a full-time job, Kim. I came into it thinking like, okay, you know, it's just going to be, I can do this like part-time, you know, because I have like so much Merida care and stuff. I was like, I can do this part-time. No, you can't do it part-time. You can't. And it's much harder with pet content as well. So it's very easy if you're just showing your face and you're doing your own thing, you know, you can become an influencer, you get the views, you know, you can script it, you can read it, you can go with all the trending audio because you're able to act this stuff out. But when we do content with our pets, there's only so much we can do, or there's only so much we can use to put clips together. So it's very, very tough. And all of us are very crazy for making pet content, let me tell you. You're becoming a TikToker too. Oh, good for you, Charlene. It's great. You can show off your creative side. I love it. You think so far had just the one from Linda Lou reported. Okay, that's awesome to know, Tim. Yeah, the group is doing really good. We don't really have a lot of spammers in there. Usually I have been deleting ones with, hello. It's usually the people who have been like posting games where they're like, "Oh, come join me in my game. I got a top score." Or I bet someone won't guess this number, and then they have like a link or something stupid in it like that. So far, there's just been a few of those, though. Not too many that I've had to delete, which is really nice, but. You should say you're enjoying TikTok, but we'll never see you there. Okay, Charlene. You can always just post like, cute things of like JP and Belle and what they do too. Yes, Pamela. Yeah, we opened that on our live stream. Oh, geez, when was that? Does anyone remember when we opened it up? Was it Facebook? I think that was our last Facebook stream, I think, Pamela. Yeah, we did. We opened it up live on stream. I'm pretty sure that was the Facebook, I think, yesterday or the day before. And I said, thank you. Thank you so much. They do love that flavor. They love the Catits. Yeah, Mr. Miami is just like, what's up? You never press the links unless you know the person. Yeah. Well, and though, Charlene, people's accounts can get hacked too. So sometimes you can't even trust that. I've got a few friends on my Facebook that their accounts were hacked. They can't have them back. And I don't really follow Willy Wonky very closely. I used to, but I don't. There's reasons. But she got her account stolen on all platforms. Just by clicking a link that people were asking if they wanted, if they could like use her Facebook for advertising, and of course they would give her money. So us creators get a lot of those, and it was so well written, it looked so professional that she clicked the link and did what she needed to do, and all of her accounts got stolen for 3 weeks. So they stole admin access to all of her Willy Wonky accounts. They took her off, and she had no access to any of her own accounts. So it's terrifying, how bad these scammers are getting too. And I've had a few that came from friends in Messenger, and I was like, what? It seems really weird for my friend to be doing, sending this kind of content. And it turned out that they were hacked. So one of my friends currently cannot get his account back. He's tried, so he has created a new account, and he's trying to steal his friends basically off of his old account to bring them over. And another girl, she got her account hacked. However, that one at least got remedied, thank goodness. But yeah, she had messaged me, and I think the hacker that got into her account is the one that was trying to get into my account. Because my email is only shown to friends only. And so I think that's how that they saw it, and then they tried to like use it to hack into my Facebook. They were not successful though, so a strong password is always like your best option, right? You never know, with all these links and anyone can be anyone nowadays. It's so scary, especially with the AI as well. Hey? You had a scammer the other day on Tina's page. Oh, geez. One time that you post a comment. Right? That's how it goes, too, Kim. They just they're stalking and they're waiting or something, You're one of the cool kids being on TikTok and YouTube. 100%, Sharon. This is where all the cool cats are now. Hey? Yeah, this is where all the cool cats are now. Yeah, they steal your photos, and then they pretend to be you. So, you got to be really, 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 really careful. Are the scammers stealing the accounts for money too? I'm not so sure about that, Charlene. But if they do steal your business account on Facebook, they can change where stuff goes. It's hard for them to confirm, and it doesn't happen right away when you put in all your new information. But of course, that would also give them away as well, right? Because they'd have to put in their real information, like their tax information, to get paid. So far, they can't really steal like that. They could steal probably PayPal. The only way, though, is that, if your password is wrong, or they know how to log in. There are security features, though, that make it so that your login is different from the name that people would send to. So when people send to a specific, like your specific address, your login can be different of how you log in for like your username or your and password. So a lot of us who are really smart have that kind of stuff set up. So far I haven't heard of anyone stealing the money accounts. Of course, it is possible though, you know, if people aren't up to speed on the latest security though for like PayPal and other places where you can have like a different login that's not your email that people would be sending your email or money to. I tell you, these scammers are getting so good though, because I know that there's a couple now where they use the AI for your voice, and then they end up calling your bank pretending to be you. I mean, it's getting crazy. And I was watching this thing on TikTok about this guy was like, basically this guy, his goal on TikTok is to show you how easily you are to find on the internet. It'll scare you, let me tell you, but don't let it scare you. Just be very cautious of what you do and how you do it. He uses like Google Maps and your photos and videos to figure out where you are. You can send him a very little video and say, "Where am I?" And he will actually pinpoint your location. It's absolutely crazy. There's no hacking involved. It is very time consuming though, so it's not something that typically gets done. Because it takes so long. A lot of these people really don't want to put that much time and effort into it to find you. So, but it can be scary. You get guys on Instagram that are fake. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Linda Lou. You know how it goes though. Hey, like The Rock is following me, and you know, there's a few other don't you know actors and stuff and big musicians that are following me, you know, with their like 2 followers on Instagram or TikTok. You know what I mean? The only real celebrity follower that we have is on Twitter, and it is actually George Larac, a hockey player. And he follows Merida. He's been following her for a very long time. So, and I've met him. He's super nice too. He's such a sweet guy. He actually, like, I met him at the grocery store, and he was actually like reaching to help a lady get some toilet paper. It was like the sweetest thing ever. So then we went to the parking lot and we were like, "Hi, you're George Larac." And he's like, he gave like my husband a signed photo and everything too out of the trunk of his car after he had been switched teams and he left Edmonton. So very cool. But you know how you always get those scammers who are like, you know, famous actors and all this kind of stuff, and they're following you, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, so and so followed me," and then you look and they have like, you know, 3 followers or 10, you know, and you know it's all stolen photos and everything, right? "Oh, you have Barack Obama. Good for you, Tim." Absolutely hilarious what these people will do. Or, you know, the big one on Instagram is that this guy won the lottery. You know, they steal the Powerball winners' names and photos, and then what they do is they message you and say, "Hey, you know, I'm so and so, and I won the Powerball, and I want to give you some money. There's no strings attached." And they'll have videos on their Instagram of people who are like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, so and so won the Powerball, and they gave me money, and look, it's real." And they're all fake videos. It is fake. It is fake. However, if you like Google the person, you will see that they won the Powerball. So it's like it's very hard to decide, you know, like what's real and what's not. Oh, you too, Charlene. Oh, geez. Oh, that's funny. You had Prince William's commenting on your post of your cats. Well, good for you, Pamela. That's amazing. Oh, yes, Elon Musk is following us too, Kim. The unauthorized, unverified Elon Musk, yes. And look at Charlene go. She's got Keanu Reeves sending her friend requests. I have 2 Keanu Reeves following us on TikTok. I don't know. They disappeared the other day, though, but I'm sure they'll be back. Good times. Okay, well, these guys are, like, pretty chill here, so even these ones watching the birds. And it's been over an hour, so we should end it up here. So thank you guys so much for watching our first YouTube live. Woo! It seems very weird not having to use, like, you know, Gold Birdie or Stars Birdie, whatever she is for the day. Her and her multiple personalities. She's like, she's just waiting. See, she's just waiting to be tweeted. She's just waiting, and we have no reason on YouTube. We have no reason yet. Oh, there's the sunbeams. There we go. Look at how majestic this is. Oh, you're beautiful, bud. Gorgeous. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, you guys. Woo! 20 people, 20 likes. Thank you guys so much for coming over to the YouTube with us. We'll go and check on Boo Boo really quick. We'll go see how a Boo Boo's doing. There's a Boo Boo. He's looking cute as ever. I love this little dude. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll let you nap there, buddy. That cutie patootie. I love him so much. Okay, Miss Merida Muffins. Are you going to say bye-bye today? Because you're the awesomest. I can't even remember how to shut this down, so I guess we'll see, hey? Bye, Lori. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I know, Charlene. I knew it was going to come up as a question, too, you know. But, you know, you can always send PayPal or e-transfer. You know, so that's a possibility, you know, if you want to, like, chip in a little something. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, because I don't have... I was going to set up a tip jar, but the only thing is that a percentage of the tips gets taken away, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I can set up a tip jar for YouTube or something. We'll figure it out. Hey, Miss Merida Muffins. Now Mommy's got to figure out all the commands and try and figure out how to end it. Aw, thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. This was awesome. 20 people. Oh, I really appreciate you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm really hoping that I feel better and everything's good, so we can do our Fun Fan Friday tomorrow on TikTok. Don't forget, you guys. Tomorrow, Fun Fan Friday. I hope we will see you guys there, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully Tina can stream and I can all see you there later, I hope. I know the storms are dependent, though, so... But we have our fingers crossed that nothing happens to Tina and that the storms are just, like, going every which way but hers. If not, we will see you guys tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Tomorrow on the Tickety Talk. Have a great day, you guys. And now we got to figure out how to shut her down.